Nominations are open and closing soon for the 2025 Mayor's Young Leaders Awards to celebrate the outstanding achievements of young professionals whose efforts positively impact the Colorado Springs community. Joining us this morning to tell us more is Thomas Thompson, advisor to the mayor, and Kimberly Gold, District 4 City Council member and past winner of this prestigious honor. Good morning to you both. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
So Thomas, let's start with you. Who is eligible for these awards and what kind of leaders are you looking for?
Yeah, thank you. So anyone who lives, works here in Colorado Springs that is a leader under the age of 40. And we are looking for people in different categories that are making impacts right now, not just in the future, but right now in areas of economic impact or maybe technology or bringing something creative to our city. So these are the kind of people we're looking for.
Okay, Kimberly, last year you won the Community Impact Award. What did it mean for you to be nominated and to win?
Well, I mean, truly, to be nominated to win, I was really just thankful to be called young.
right, yeah. We're on the edge of being able to win this thing.
Right, I was like, I am pretty much cut off at this year. So that was thankful for the little things, right? But what an honor, because there were so many amazing candidates in my category. And what's interesting is that we were the Community Impact category, and as soon as we found out we were finalists, we started a group chat. So I think that really spoke to the community part of who we are. But what an honor to be recognized by the mayor and the administration and the city. It was, gosh, I still get a little flustered talking about it.
That's great. Well, congratulations to you again. If someone knows someone they want to nominate, what do they need to do and when is the deadline? It is coming up.
Yeah, it's this Sunday, so we're closing up Sunday. And if they go to our website, coloradosprings.gov/MYLA, Mayor's Young Leader Awards, there's a nomination form, and you can identify the category that you think this leader's making the most impact in, and there's a few questions that you fill out, and that gets it over for the mayor to review. Okay,
and who ends up picking the actual winners?
Mayor does. So
Okay.
we have a team that helps him, but at the end of the day, he's the one that says this is the kind of impact I want to honor.
Okay, and then when the mayor's makes the selection and the team, when do they actually get to be announced?
So the first, they're going to be announced the first week of October, and then we have an award ceremony the very first Wednesday in November, where all of the finalists are come, and then the mayor actually announces the winner of each category that night.
Okay. As someone who's won this previously, why do you think it's important to recognize young professionals specifically?
I think a lot of times you can have imposter syndrome, right? And you feel like, am I on the right path? Am I doing things that matter? And a lot of times I do think we tend to give accolades for people who have decades and decades and decades of service, and that's wonderful. They absolutely deserve their accolades, but it's a part of our job to pass the baton to the next generation, right? And I think the Mayor's Young Leader Awards is part of that passing of the baton, recognizing our future leaders, recognizing current leaders, and encouraging them along the way.
Okay, well, if you know someone out there that you think fits this bill, make sure you go to that website there on your screen and get them nominated before Sunday or by Sunday. We'll make sure to put that information on our website as well, fox21news.com. Thank you again both for being here, and good luck to all the nominees out there. Time right now is 8:28. We'll be back with more news and weather right after this.